OneWestmagazine, One West Radio. It's your boy P Flicks, Damian Sanders, holding it down for the West Coast. From the tip to the top, from Seattle to San Diego, y'all already know what time it is. Shouts out to the big homie OG Suicide for laying down that One West Magazine foundation. And big ups to all of our listeners out there that's tuned in. Now tonight, we got some special guests that's in the house, man. They doing it real big. They're getting ready to be featured on the MTV series, the True Life series, with the subtitle Hip Hop Hustlers. I got Miss Jamilah Rouse and Miss Tyler Royale. How are y'all doing, ladies?
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Hey, West Coast. What's up? What's good?
Now, all day long. Now, tell it. Now, Miss Jamilah, I'm gonna start with you first. Now, tell us off the bat. Now, how did the opportunity for the show with True Life come about?
Well, actually, True Life is only, they're presenting this show. This is going to go into series. And so we just got blessed to get the opportunity to be featured on True Life. I guess MTV, this is like the only spot they can air it is True Life. But yeah, it's going into series. But we started this process about 3 years ago, to be honest. And someone reached out to me. They heard about Tyler and you know, her singing abilities and was like, wow, you know, we're interested in the mom and daughter duo. And so it, you know, basically we interviewed with so many people, and 3 years later, here we go. Finally, MTV picked us up, and here we go.
And I can't wait for the show. So now, off the bat, you know, since the buck starts at you, you know what I'm saying, being the mom, how are you introduced to music in the entertainment industry?
Well, I came up in the 80s. So I know, like, when I was about 14, 15, you know, we was in I'm from College Park in Atlanta. And so, like, a lot of the College Park kids, everybody had a singing group. I remember being in the singing group. And I just remember writing music and just wanting to be a star at a young age. But I couldn't sing. So that was the problem. So eventually, you know, I moved on in life, got a little 9-to-5 job, and had children. And I tell you this, I prayed. My prayer was when I had my first child, which is a girl, Tyler, I prayed that she would sing. And God blessed me with a singing daughter. He gave me what I asked for. And from the point where she was about 10 years old, and I heard her, and I said, oh my God, this little girl, she sounds good. And every year she evolved until the point she started doing shows, and I just saw so much in me and her. So I took her God-given talent, and I wanted to make it as big as I possibly could with what I had. So, you know, I was good at managing and, you know, putting people out there. So I used the skills that I had, and I applied it to my daughter, and here we go.
Now, dig that. Now, hi, Miss Tyler. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Now, I'm chilling now. Now, when did you know that you had the talent, you know what I'm saying, to sing?
Okay. Well, I grew up and singing since like 2 years old. And my mom, she would just tell me, like, oh, like, you sound a hot mess. But I realized I could sing. I realized I could sing when one day she was like, oh my God, like, you sound good. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to get you some lessons. And then when other people told me, like, no, like, you have a voice. So I just took that and ran with it. Yeah.
Now, dig that. Now, I also got a chance to check you out, you know, live singing the national anthem, you know, at a WNBA game. Tell us about that. Tell us about that experience right there. You really killed it.
Thank you so much. It was great. I was so honored to just sing and all those people being there. I was a little nervous, but the nerves went away when I killed it. So it was just a great experience, and it's something I would want to do over and over again.
Now, judging from that advertisement for the show that's coming up on MTV, looking at that picture right there, I can tell that you and your mom are definitely heavy in modeling as well. So tell us about your modeling career.
Okay, Well, my mom got me into modeling ever since I was young, and right now I'm looking to do hair, like a hair ambassador and makeup companies. And so I just take pictures. I'm not no runway model or nothing because I'm real short, but I know how to take a picture.
Now, now, as far as an artist, you know, what would you like to see more of in hip hop music?
I want R&B to come back in hip hop. Like, I'm real heavy on this new artist, Bryson Tiller, because he's really making it happen. Like, and so me with my music is coming out soon. I'm working on my EP, and I just want to see a lot more substance to music nowadays, because there's no substance anymore. And so that's what I want to bring back. I want to tell my story as a young teenage girl. Yeah, so that's what I would like to see happen to hip-hop.
I dig that. Now, once again, this is OneWestmagazine, OneWest Radio. We live and in charge and doing it real big. I got my girl, Miss Tyler Royale, in the house, and Miss Jamilah Rouse. They're finna be in an upcoming show on MTV. True Life is presenting their series. It's gonna be entitled, that's Hip Hop Hustlers. Now, Miss Jamilah, to you, what's a hip hop hustler?
Oh, to me, my definition of a hip hop hustler would be exactly what the music industry is about. Everybody's hustlers. Like someone who's not just talented, is driven with ambition, and they're just trying to get it every day. Because it's a hustle out there, seriously, in the hip hop industry. So it's almost like you just can't have talent. Talent alone won't do it. See, talent, drive, and ambition. You gotta be business-minded and talented. So that's a hip-hop hustler to me.
Now, I'm out here in Hollywood, and I know it's a lot of young people out here that want to flock out there to Atlanta because they know about the opportunities out there and how the people are getting down. Now, when I think about dadagers and momagers, I definitely think about the ATL. So, how do you feel that? What's your definition of a momager?
Okay, me, Tyler knows. Like, I grew up and music was easier when I grew up because it wasn't so much social media. There was no social media, put it like that, when I grew up, like in the 90s, the late 80s, 90s. So it's like back then, if you came out with a record and everybody was major, they lasted a long time because they were untouchable. The only time you saw the artist was basically, concerts and magazines.
Yeah.
The two times you only saw the artist. So everybody was bigger because they seem more untouchable. Now it's different because everybody's touchable. You can tweet artists, you can Instagram them, everybody's just too touchable. So now it's like you have to work even harder to maintain, to stay. So that's my job. My job is I'm hard on Tyler. Super hard on her. They call me the female Joe Jackson. And I know here in Atlanta, people don't play. People don't play about their music. They don't play about the industry here. And they don't care that Tyler is a little teenager.
Yeah.
So people will talk to her, treat her whatever kind of way if they feel she is getting in their way. So that's where I step in. I'm her manager and I'm her bodyguard. I'm everything. So if somebody do wrong by Tyler, they gotta get with me first. So I'm almost like a bulldog. But yeah, I have to be mama too. So that's like my definition of momager, because she know I don't play that. And I'm super classy, but at the beginning and end of the day, I'm from the hood too. So we can get down.
Yeah. Now on that note right there, now Tyler, now what's one of what's one of the main things that you've learned from your mom in this industry thus far?
Don't trust everybody and don't be naive. And that's how she taught me. Just really keep a strong mind and thick skin, because, people have said things. People, said they want to do things. And my mom just really instilled that into me. And she's tough. Like she said, she's really tough on me. So, every day she preaches, you got to get it. Nobody's going to do anything for you. You have to work. So that's really what she teaches me and preaches to me every day. And
that is definitely the truth all day long. Now, you mentioned an EP in the works. Now, is there a single out there that we can look forward to?
Yes, my single will be released at the end of the year. I'm not sure on a date. There's no set date yet, but I'm in the studio working on it. So stay tuned. I'll keep everything updated on my Twitter, on my Instagram. You know, just look out for it.
Now, do we have a title to that EP already?
No title. No title yet. No title. I'm trying to get some music together first before, you know, I put a title out there. But it's definitely going to be about me in every aspect of me. I'm crazy.
Now, I got a chance to check you out. Now, you got some covers out there that you sang with Etta James and whatnot. So, as a singer, run down some of your influence that made you really want to get started doing your thing.
Okay, I do, like, everyone tells me, like, how you have such a, you know, a soulful voice and you're so young. So I grew up listening to Brandy, Monica, and as I got older, I got into, you know, Mahalia Jackson and Etta James because I feel like, you know, they were the ladies that really paved the way for today's R&B. So I went back, you know, the root of it, and I guess that's where I get my soul from. So that really inspires me. Anita, Patti LaBelle, everybody, Shaka Khan. I was into everything.
Okay, now did that. Now this question is for both of you ladies. Now, Miss Jamilah. Now, if you can describe yourself in one word, which one would it be and why?
Driven. Because I come from nothing. Like, honestly, like, my background, I'm from the hood, and I've only had dreams, and, like, that's the only thing I do. I wake up every day, and I try to reach whatever goal I'm trying to reach. I'm doing it every day. I've just been driven my entire life, and it's not something that you teach. It's just something that's in you. So I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful to the Lord. I'm like, Lord, thank you every day, because not everybody's driven. So I'm just thankful for that. I feel like whatever I put my mind to, I can make it happen. Anything.
And you definitely can. And Tyler, the same question for you. If you can describe yourself in one word, which one would it be and why?
Probably a prodigy.
Prodigy.
Because, you know, singing is my main talent, but I also dance and I act and I model. So, you know, I'm more than a triple threat, and I'm driven, but I'm hardworking. But altogether, I would say prodigy, because I have so much to offer, and I just hope that, you know, everybody that's watching me gets everything that I'm capable of. So.
All day long. Now, once again, this is Onewestmagazine, OneWest Radio, man. We live and in charge and doing it real, real big with my girl, Tyler Royale, man, and her momager, Jamilah Rouse. Now, the EP that's coming out, Tyler, now, what can fans expect most from that when it drops?
Okay, so I'm going to be singing about my everyday life of, you know, grinding, being an artist, being a young girl, and I know I can appeal to girls my age because, you know, I have boy problems, you know, just the same way, and, you know, drama and friends. So really it's going to be about, you know, really the teenage life and or young adult, basically, in Atlanta, just, you know. So and two, let me just add on, and two, how is it gonna bring R&B back? It's gonna bring it back. And like the thing is, our kids right now, they don't know about R&B like we knew, like in the 90s. They know about just what's out right now. And R&B is gone, but I think Allison has the ability to bring R&B back with a little pop. So I'm super excited.
Now, I was just having that conversation with some friends of mine the other day about what's missing in music, and I really do feel like, you know, like the R&B aspect is really missing big time. I used to have guys that wrote countless songs that I could play for a girl that I knew when they heard that song that would turn them on or something like that. And and the kids don't really have things out there like that anymore. And I'm really looking forward to some new artists popping out. And Tyler is definitely one of those artists all day long. Now, since you haven't released your EP already, I'm gonna ask you this question because I ask everybody that comes on the show this question, Miss Tyler. Now, with any artist that's out there, if you were stranded on an island somewhere, you can only take one song with you, which one would it be and why?
From any artist?
From any artist. If you can take one song with you, which one would it be?
Probably, oh, Lord. Something about Drake. I love Drake. Right now, probably Halloween. I love that song. I feel like that is a classic. She made a classic, a modern day classic. I love it. I would take that with me because it would make me happy on the island.
Now, Miss Jamilah.
Yeah.
Now, for the fans that want to tune in to the new show on MTV, how can they find it?
Say it one more time.
Now, for the fans that want to tune in to the new show on MTV, how can they find the show?
Well, it's on MTV. I'm telling everybody it's going to be on November 16th on MTV. Check your local listings for the time on True Life, because I think each cable company may show it at different times, but I know here in Atlanta it's shown at 11. And two, we want you guys to, while you're watching the show, we want to hear from you. We want to tweet you live. So definitely, if you want to talk to us and we'll tweet you right back, we want you to live tweet I am J Rouse, that's me, or live tweet Tyler Royale, and make sure you put hashtag MTV Hip Hop Hustlers.
All day long, and there you have it right there, man. That's my girl, Miss Tyler Royale, and Miss Jamilah Rouse, the momager. They got the new show coming out. It's going to be off the chain. I'm definitely going to be tuning in. I can't wait till my girl's Tyler's EP drop. You know what I'm saying? I know that's going to be off the hinges right there. You know, I know she's going to be touring all across the country, all across the globe, you know what I'm saying, blowing up that genre R&B that we love so much. Now, I appreciate you ladies taking the time.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, West Coast. We love the West Coast. So we hope you love us as much as we love you guys.
Almost definitely. Now, before we go, Miss Jamilah, any quick shout-outs for the streets?
Yes. Shout out to Lydia Pierre. This girl goes hard for us. Shout out to her. Tia. Shout out to everybody that's out here in the industry that knows our hustle and bustle, know what we go through. Shout out to you. You know who you are. We appreciate everything. Thank you so very much.
Hey, I had a ball. Any quick shout-outs, Miss Tyler?
Okay, shout out to Lydia Pierre, brand manager. She's awesome. I love her. She works so hard for us. And shout out to my friends at Ridge High School.
And OneWest Radio. Definitely a shout out to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate the interview. We appreciate the love. Thank you so very much.
And thank you so much, ladies. And make sure you support them, because we support them right here 10,000%. And you do know that. OneWestmagazine, OneWest Radio.